Hello and welcome again to Silver Gold TV, your one place for all silver and gold related news. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hit that notification button. Hey guys, I got a new sponsor. I gotta let you know about. They are Aquarius Plata. That's how you spell their name, Aquarius Plata. They have a website, which I'll probably link up to. These are some of their silver pieces that they sell. And I was very interested in this because the girls like the silver jewelry, and they got a lot of different nice stuff, a lot of different stuff that they are also local to Southern California. If you want to hit them up locally, they sell in Orange Show on Sundays, so make sure you hit them up. They're Aquarius Plata. They hooked me up with this nice pendant. Look at this. It's a very nice pendant. Oops. Very beautiful pendant. And the coolest thing that I noticed on this, it's in the back. It might be too small to see, but in the back is the purity of the pendant itself is 0.9999. That's right, 49 purity on the pendant in the back. It is a small pendant, and the chain itself is 925, which is standard for all silver jewelry. So that's what I got. Make sure you hit them up, guys, if you're interested in getting nice jewelry. And I'm sure they could also work on getting, if you're interested in making your own silver coins. Does that sound interesting? You could hit them up with that as well. Alright guys, time to get serious. I need you all to grab your phone right now. I need you all to grab your phone and go ahead and open it up to where your settings are. You make sure you hit your settings. Can you see that? There you go. Make sure you hit your settings. And once you're in your settings, it's going to pop up something similar to this. You're going to scroll down and see where it says Google settings. You want to hit that, and then you're going to find the application. It's called COVID-19 exposure notification. I have mine off. Make sure you look into this. Make sure whether or not you want it off or on. Basically what this gives Google access to your location and the location of anybody else that's been in or around you, making you know that you have been exposed. So make sure, guys, that's also my email if you guys are interested in sending me something. Anything. That's my YouTube channel, Silver Gold TV, and we are god33@gmail.com for any business related inquiries. That is the go-to. So let's talk about this beer bug, guys. A lot of you guys out there are saying this is gonna go away because they got a vaccine, and I'll have you know that they are pushing a narrative now that about a week ago there's a new strain of the beer bug that's coming from Europe, and that was appeared in Europe about a week ago or so. Now it's here in America, in California, and in another state that I forget which one it is. I live in California myself, so I've been paying more attention to my local news. And unfortunately now there's 2 cases in my county, which is San Bernardino County. This is unfortunate for us that live here, and it's quite unreal. I'll have you know that I personally know people that have come down with the beer bug, and they are not doing too well, even with the vaccine that's out. Unfortunately, they haven't been able to get it to them, so they are sick. They show symptoms. Some of them are in high risk category, unfortunately, and there is a vaccine out there, but unfortunately either has not been mass produced yet, or I don't know, legal things are preventing it from getting to the people. And the cost of all of that, or I don't know what's involved completely in all that paradigm, but I'm sure it's not good for the people because there's people out there that are currently sick, show symptoms, are in a high risk age group, and unfortunately, they can't get it yet, even though it's out there. So that's something that I want everyone to realize. Even though it's out there, doesn't mean you're gonna get it when you need it. It means it is available, but it may or may not be available to you when you need it because it still has to be mass produced. It still has to be shipped. There's still shipping and handling costs. There's everything else that's involved with it. Unfortunately, we are led to believe that if something is on the internet, you could download it and that's great, or that's the idea a lot of people have. Unfortunately, the reality check of all things is basically that when you need it, it may or may not be available due to shipping issues, costs, and many other factors. It's supposed to be free, which, if you know anything about economy and economics, it's definitely not a priority on a lot of people's balance sheets if there is no profit to be made from it. So yes, the companies that were paid by the US of A government and other organizations to produce these vaccines were already paid. They've been paid, they produce it, it's there. But they weren't paid to massively distribute it or massively create it as of yet. So they're still looking at shipping issues, transportation, and everything else that's involved, and all the bureaucracy that's going on. And then you got to deal with each state has their own mandates, and it's just a lot. So just because it's out there doesn't mean you can go to your Walgreens or your CVS, get it like a flu shot. It unfortunately it's not a flu shot yet. Whew, sucks, right? 2020 is gone, guys, and unfortunately, I hate to be a party pooper, but 2021 is not. It's gonna make, in my opinion, 2020 look like a cakewalk in the park. We still haven't dealt with our economic issues that we have. We have just, as a country, we have given more money out to the people at the cost of basically every liberty that you have or had. And what's amazing is people are just giving it up. People are not caring. People are not understanding what's really going on. I do not understand why people are this careless nowadays, but it is what it is, unfortunately, guys. So ain't much I could say about that besides, well, it's bad. It's gonna get worse. 2021 is just another date on the calendar. Doesn't mean anything unless we make it mean something. And everyone's just following along the trail, and no one seems to really care about what's really going on. No one seems to really care about basically researching or doing their education. And it's sad, guys. It's sad because it's unfortunate that a lot of us, a lot of you, me included, along with everybody, the general public, unfortunately, was not ready for the store runs, was not ready for the pandemic, even though we had politicians speak of this prior to it. Even though we should have been ready, even though we're supposedly the richest country in the world, a lot of people weren't ready, and we got caught off guard, and they're waiting to get ready, or they're trying to their best just to survive. It's very unfortunate, and I cannot believe, if you told me in 2019, December of 2019 or November 2019, that we were going to have a 2020 global shutdown, that the world economy was going to come to a complete stop, that everything around us was going to be more expensive. All our goods and services were going to be more expensive. I'm talking about food is up 10 to 20% depending on your location within the United States. In other countries, it's a lot higher than that. We're actually fortunate that we are still at the moment the world reserve currency, but there is a lot of movements to make sure that that's no longer the case. So this is why, guys, this is why exactly we buy silver and gold. This is why we purchase the physical assets that will make us have tangible wealth when a paradigm shift occurs. Right now, as we speak, Bitcoin is rallying really high. People see it as a salvation. People see it as the place to go when the economy is down. I'll make a video just based on that alone. I agree with it to a certain extent, but there is also a lot of problems with that. So I'll make another video on that. As for now, make sure you like, subscribe. Let's keep it up, man. Keep it positive. Make sure you guys are good. Make sure your families are good. That's basically all I can say, guys. I know 2021 is going to be more challenging than a lot of people are expecting, especially because they believe it just hits a reset button and everything's going on and we can all go back to normal. When has that ever been the case, guys? Once you give up your liberty, even if they say it's temporary, the government just makes sure it stays. It's like QE. QE, they said QE was going to be a one-time thing. Then QE 1, 2, 3, 4. Now stimulus 1, stimulus 2, probably 3, 4. Whatever it takes to keep us from rioting in the streets, from keep us blind so that we don't see what's really going on. Man, I hate to end on a depressing note, guys, but it is what it is, and stay safe out there.